welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be my first ever get ready with me video. I know, how long have I been on YouTube and I've never done one of those, but that's what we're gonna be doing today. So I have to go to work today because I'm usually off on Fridays, but I got some stuff I need to catch up on, so I don't have a lot of time to sit and film, but I did want to get this look up for you guys. I actually dug into my Disney Villans Ursula palette, so all of the eyeshadow and everything is from this palette here. I didn't use any of the blushes or anything, but I did use all the eyeshadows from this palette. So if you're curious about that palette, this is the look that I came up with. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. Definitely like this video, comment below any feedback or questions you have or future videos that you would like to see, and definitely subscribe to my channel if you are not already. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and I will talk to you in the next video. Okay guys, so I'm starting off by priming my face. I'm gonna start off with my moisturizer. This is the Murad Oil Control Mattifier. You guys know this is like my favorite moisturizer, really the only moisturizer that I use on my face, and it's really good with controlling oil and shine. Next, I'm going to go in with my MAC Paint Pot and Painterly, and I'm just going to prime my eyes with this. You guys know the drill. I love this stuff. So I'm just going to use a crown brush, and I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelid and all over my eye. Next, I'm going to go in with my face primers. The first one I'm going to use is this Hey Honey facial serum, and this just gives your face a little bit of a glow without looking overly oily and just greasy and gross. So I'm going to take a little bit of that and just apply that all over my face and rub it in with my fingers. Next, I'm going to take my Professional Primer by Benefit Cosmetics, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of that on the areas where I have the most pores, so definitely my nose area and my cheeks, and this is just going to help to minimize the appearance of pores. And now for the brows, I'm going to go in with my favorite tried and true Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and this is in the color Auburn, and I have a tutorial up on in detail how I do my brows, but yeah, nothing's really changed. I just go in and start to shape my brows with this, and then I carve out my brows with concealer. The concealer I'm currently using is by Evelyn Iona, so I'm just going to take an eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to carve out my brows with the concealer, and then I'm going to blend it in. This next step is something new that I've been doing. I've been taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, also in Auburn, and I just take a slanted brush and I just go in and kind of add a little bit more definition to my brows, definitely on the tail because it's a lot thinner there, and just any kind of sparse areas in my brows, and I've really liked the way my brows have been turning out doing this step. Next, I'm going to go into the Blush Nudes palette, and I'm just going to get out this kind of pinky mauve color, and I'm going to be using this as my transition color, and I'm just going to be using a Sephora. This is a tapered crease brush, a number 19 brush, and I'm just going to apply my transition color with that. Yes, now we are going into the back. So the first eyeshadow that I am going to use is this kind of medium green, olive green kind of shade, and this is called Flotsam, and I'm just gonna go in and get the eyeshadow out with a eyeshadow brush, and I'm just gonna apply that to the crease and my upper eye area because we are gonna layer a couple of colors for this look. So that's the first eyeshadow that we're gonna use. Then I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm just going to blend the shadow together. And then I'm going to go in with this Studio 35 crease brush, and I'm going to take this darker green shade called Jetsam, and I'm just going to apply this to the crease. Then I'm going to go back in with that e.l.f. brush and just blend those colors together. Once again, you definitely want to make sure your eyeshadow is blended and you don't have any harsh lines or anything going on. I'm going to grab my Urban Decay eyeshadow brush and my NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray because I ran out of my Max Fix Plus. And I'm just going to go back into the palette and grab this very pretty gold shade called Vanessa. And I just wanted to wet it because this eyeshadow really isn't all that pigmented, so I did want this to stand out as our lid color. So I just went in and applied the setting spray and applied that eyeshadow to my lid. Then of course I went back in with my Sephora blending brush and I just wanted to blend those colors together so that there was no harsh contrast between the lid color and the crease color. And then blending all the colors together with that e.l.f. brush. And then I went in with this Ulta glitter top coat, which I absolutely love, and this is in the color called Gold Digger. And I wet my brush once again and I just pat that glitter on top of the gold shadow just to give it a little bit more of a sparkle. And then for the highlight shade, we're going to go back into the palette and grab this kind of off-white color called Trident. And we're just going to apply this to our brow bone with the Lancome number 18 brush. Then I'm going to go into my Ofra Blush Stripes Illuminating Compact, and I'm going to get a pencil brush here. And that very top, very pretty, almost like a purple lavender type shade, I'm just gonna pop that in my inner corner. So we're done with the eyes for now, so we're gonna move on to the face. I'm gonna start off with this IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC cream. I'm just gonna apply that to my face with my finger, and then I'm gonna blend it. I cannot talk today. I'm going to blend it out with my beauty blender. Next up, I'm going to take my Maybelline Better Skin concealer, and I'm in the shade Light Medium, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes, down my nose, the sides of my mouth, and my chin, just to highlight and conceal any imperfections. And then of course, I'm going to blend that all out with my beauty blender. I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and I'm going to use this just to set the concealer and then pretty much to set my whole face. So once I find a brush here, I'm going to go in and just set my whole face with this powder. Next, to bronze up the skin a little bit, I'm going to go in with this Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder Bronzer in shade Bronze 03 and the Kabuki brush that came in the Villans beauty box. And you guys have seen me do this, so you already know I use the backwards E method, or yeah, the backwards E method. And so I basically just go on my cheekbones, the sides of my forehead, and then my chin to conceal my double chin. And then to contour, I'm going to go in with this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, which, oh my gosh, you guys, I love. This is like the perfect contour shade ever. And my Kat Von D brush, and I'm just going to take the contour side of that brush, and I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones a little bit, carve out the bottom of my face, where my double chin is, and then I'm going to go down the sides of my nose with this as well. Moving on to blush, I'm going to take this Milani Baked Blush in the shade Berry Amore, and I'm going to be applying that with a Lancome blush brush, and I'm just going to go in and very softly just apply a little bit of color to the cheeks. And then I'm just going to dab it with the Beauty Blender just to make sure that color is blended in. And then I'm going to go in with this vintage highlighter in the shade Crystal Pink. And this is going to be our face highlight today. So I'm going to go back to my Kat Von D brush and take that highlighting side and just highlight down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, the tops of my cheekbones, and then a little bit over my eyebrows as well. Next, going back to eyes, I'm going to get this Revlon Color Stay Skinny Liquid Liner, and this is in the shade Green Spark. And how I like to do is I like to kind of look down at my mirror just to make sure I'm getting as close to my lash line as possible. And this is super great for just making a very small, very skinny line. So if you tend to go overboard with your wing liner, this is a really good product to try. So yeah, I'm just gonna make a very skinny line going across my eyes, and then I'm just gonna wing it out slightly. I really didn't want to do anything super dramatic because I already have the bold dramatic green eyeshadow going on, so I thought this would be perfect to just kind of accent this look a little bit more. Next, I'm gonna go in with this mascara by City Colors, and I'm just going to be applying this mascara to my upper lashes. And this mascara is really good for separating and defining your lashes. So if you have really short, stubborn lashes, this is a really good mascara to try. Then I'm going to go over that with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara just to kind of plump up my lashes a little bit more. The City Color ones is really good for separating and defining your lashes, but this mascara just kind of plumps it and takes out any clumps that you may have. So I really like pairing these two mascaras together. And then I'm going to go in with this IT Cosmetics Tightline mascara, and I'm going to use this on my bottom lashes. Next, I'm going to go in with this NYC liquid liner. The color is called teal, but it's definitely a olive green color. And I'm just going to apply this to my waterline. Next for lips, I'm going to go in with a MAC lipstick. This is called Shanghai Spice. It's a very, very pretty nude, and it is a cream sheen, so it has a very soft, glossy finish, and I really, really like this one. So I'm just going to apply that to my lips. And then I'm going to go in with the oldie but goodie. This is by CoverGirl. This is a CG Wet Slicks Lip Gloss in Wine Shine. And I'm just going to apply that just to deepen up the color and to just give it a little bit more of a gloss. And last but not least, I'm going to go in with my NYX Matte Setting Spray. And I'm just going to spray my whole face to set all the makeup in place. And there you have the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!